Honourable Ministers, Honourable Mayor, Dr. Venny, Yuki Joes Dominic, colleagues and friends. It's a real pleasure to be back in Kerala. I have very fond memories of the conference here in 2008, when for the first time I began to realise that responsible tourism might actually be able to run a conference every year. It was Dr. Venny's vision to bring the responsible conference here to Kerala. The last one had been in Cape Town in 2002. We came here to Kerala in 2008. And I realised during that conference with Dr. Venny, he and I co-chaired it, that the enthusiasm which had brought so many delegates from across the subcontinent and from around the world to Kerala for that conference was something which we should use to build on, and in particular to build South-South exchanges between destination countries. That was one thing, Dr. Venny, that came out of that particular conference, and I thank you for it. But the other thing I think may come as more of a surprise to Dr. Venny, and that is that I'm a political scientist by background. I didn't start my working life working on tourism at all. I came to tourism because I realised that this was one of the ways in which we could inspire change, we could meet the challenge, and we could change people's lives for the better if we could only harness tourism in a different way. And for me, what Kerala in 2008 reaffirmed was the importance of governance. Because Kerala is fairly unique in having been able to achieve a working together between ministries and local government, and in particular between ministries and the panchayat, which is unfortunately rare elsewhere in the world. I think one of the disappointing things about the way tourism is organised elsewhere is that the emphasis is placed on the Ministry of Tourism and too little emphasis, I may say so, Honourable Mayor, to the panchayat people here, too little emphasis on local government. So I think one of the things which Kerala has, from my perspective, clearly got right is that relationship between the ministries and the panchayat, and of course the mayors too. But that relationship between the ministerial level and local governments and the genuine engagement of local communities is something which you do well in Kerala, and I think it's a beacon for those of us trying to achieve change elsewhere.